Welcome back, everybody, to football. As always, I'm Grayson Guernsey, and I'm joined here by
Thomas Maloney.
And today we got a good matchup to start off the season between the Ramblers of McBain and the Wildcats of Lakeview. So, Tommy, what are your predictions for this matchup so far?
Well, it's the first game. I've seen our JV, but I haven't seen Lakeview's JV at all, right?
No, we have not.
So I'm not sure how good they are, but I think our guys are pretty good. But I think it's going to be a pretty close game. I'm gonna say 28-21 is my prediction. I'm gonna think the Ramblers are going to take the dub though.
Yeah.
It looks like
McBain
is going to kick.
It looks like McBain's going to kick, and back deep to receive is going to be number 2, and I believe that is number 30 for Lakeview. To kick off for the Ramblers, that is going to be Diego Reyes.
Now, Diego, he played soccer, and all them soccer players are usually pretty solid kickers, right,
Yes.
Grayson?
Yes, they are pretty solid kickers.
I mean, you got Brandon Aubrey in the NFL. He played soccer, and several others also. So
Yes.
let's see a good boot to start off this season.
One thing, too, is that the amount of players that the McBain team has on their sideline is just, it's a good sight to see that all these kids want to play football.
Yes, especially for a D7 school, but here we go. Kick is off. Lakeview does get it around the 10. He's going to make some moves. Goes outside. He's got a little lane. He's running. But Diego, I think, does get him out of bounds right around the 50, and that's going to start off this season.
Return for the Wildcats, takes it out near the 50-yard line.
Grayson, that was a pretty nice job by Lakeview right there, and that returner. I mean, he found the nice little lane on the outside and used his speed and just some of his moves to his advantage. What do you think?
Yeah, he did. I mean, once you initially got the ball, he went to the outside end of the field and just kind of got a little bit of a lane. But luckily, Diego was out there to be able to take him out of bounds to prevent him getting past the 50-yard line.
Well, I know if you've ever watched some of the preseason football in the NFL, they have this new kickoff rule, right? The NFL kickers have to be able to tackle now, just in case, right?
Yes.
But now we're going to start right here. It's going to be Lakeview's ball. It's going to go right up the middle for a pretty good gain. He's hauling. He's still going about 15 yards on that carry. Looks like number 11 on that one. He did a pretty good job right there.
Number 11 right there. I mean, he ran right up the gut and got a good amount of yards. I mean, I think he trucked the dude at the same time. I saw someone go down and then fall on their butt.
Yeah,
so
he pulled off your signature. Just put the shoulder down and run.
He just played some hard-nosed football right there. But now we're going to get to it's going to be second down.
No, first down. First down. Here we go. Lakeview under center. It's going to be up the center once again. This one is only going to be for about 2 or 3 yards. It's now going to be second down.
Second down, another good run. I mean, both these schools, I don't see much passing game happening since they're both run primary type schools.
Yeah, but I think that's also just because of it's lower division schools. But you see a lot more passing attack, higher division schools like D1 to D4 type.
Looks like they spread out the ball with this formation.
Up the gut once again. That one on that run was number 3, Omari Lane.
So far, Lakeview's having doing a good job just running it right up the gut of McBain's defense. If I was the coach, what I would do is I'd get one of them extra linebackers and put them right where the center is at. So you got a 5-man front to try to prevent that. Because so far, every single time they've run in the middle, they've gotten a first down or a good amount of yards from it.
I agree with you. Exactly. They're just kind of running right up the gut, and they're just getting them. Or run yards.
The nose tackles could just chop block the legs of the lineman in front of him to try to prevent him from running up the gut.
Rosenberger hands it off again, this time up the gut as well. That one to number 14, Easton Fryover. That one looks like a good gain, about 3 yards. So, and if you get 3 yards of play, I mean, that's a first down.
Yeah, 3 yards of play, and then you only got 4 plays, so you get a good amount of yards every single time.
That's 12 yards on 4 plays, which is a first down.
So far, this Lakeview team has been just chugging down the field. I mean, last year when they played, they were having a difficult time. Now it just seems like they're moving down the field at a very rapid pace.
I would agree. Rosenberger, under center. Up the middle once again, this one to Lane. Pretty solid run, 3-4 yards once again. And So right now, Grayson, the Ramblers got to try and find an adjustment right now on defense. They just got to hit. I think they just got to hit lower and wrap up a little bit. Maybe, like you said, make a 5-man front, which causes some different looks for their O-line.
Because so far, all I've seen is just the quarterback steps back, hands it up to number 3, and he gets a good amount of yards. I mean, what number 3 does is he just grabs that ball and just drops his shoulder and gets some yardage. But again, close in those nose tackles to prevent that from happening.
Rosenberger. Up the middle once again. This time, it looks like the Ramblers with the stop for a loss.
I think that was number 11, Murphy, and number 50, Kendon Myring, on the tackle right there.
Yeah, Carter Murphy, nice job. He just found a little lane and gap in the O-lineman. They just kind of missed a block, and he got in there and got the tackle. Looks like 4th down. I'm thinking they're going for it, considering they're inside the red zone. Maybe they kick it, but I don't think so.
No. They don't kick it from right there. It's 4th down. And what I would do, since it's been working all night, is just hand it right up the gut. Because so far, unless if McBain switched up their defense, I mean, I know they got a couple of smart linebackers right there. If they realize that gap is getting filled, then they'd put some linebackers right there.
Rosenberger keeps it himself.
And I think he's going to get it.
And looks like it's going to be a 1st down for the Wildcats.
He's able to get that 1st down. I think right there, that was just a QB keeper, right? QB keeper.
Yeah, he did a nice job. He just kind of took the ball right from the center, right?
Yeah.
He just kind of ran, put his shoulder down, just trying to get some power yards.
And he got a couple of lead blockers right there, too, so he's able to get pushed forward a little bit because the running backs are positioned right behind him and kind of just push him.
Yeah, no, their O-line is doing a really good job against the Ramblers' D-line.
It is.
Up the middle once again. Got a late flag, I think. Looks like a late flag, but maybe it's just a regular flag. Got a pretty good tackle right there.
I think that flag might have been on Max Ealing for unnecessary roughness.
I think it wasn't after
No,
flag.
I'm pretty sure it was, because I saw back there, he kind of like, after the whistle was blown, he threw a guy to the ground. So I think that might have been like, yes, I think it was. Or no, wait. It was on the Ramblers.
Yep.
What was the foul call?
Just a personal foul. I'm not 100% sure what it was, but that's going to be an automatic 1st down, and now it's going to be 1st and goal for the Wildcats.
1st down and goal from there for our Wildcats.
And I mean, again, so far it's been like 7 plays, and they moved down the field or like a bit.
Yeah, they're just kind of just running it right up the gut, and it's working for them if they just keep doing it. I mean, right now it's doing pretty solid for them.
Yes, it is.
Ramblers looking to get a stop, though. Here we go. Number 10, Ackley runs it. That was a huge tackle right there.
That was by Max Ealing.
Yeah, Max Ealing for the Ramblers. And we know he's one of the better players on this Ramblers team. And that's a great stop to get a good tackle for a loss, just making them lose yards.
It's 2nd down now, 2nd and about, I think, 5 yards to go. Or no, 10.
Yep.
10 yards. But again, so far, this, I feel like ever since Lakeview got towards the 25-yard line, McBain has kind of closed down that defensive line, kind of pushed in a little bit to try to prevent them from running it up the gut.
Yep. Little pinching action.
Oh, they tried getting him
on 2. Did not work. Up the gut once again. That one's going to be going right to number 25. Pluskett. Pretty solid game. 3rd down and 3. Ramblers, I think right here what they're going to do is they're going to try and move the backers up and the D linemen to make it just like...
Just to make it like put as many bodies on the line as you can. That's all you can do in this situation.
Trying to pressure and cause like no yards.
Yeah.
And if a stop here would also be huge. Like football and basically every sport is a huge mental game, right?
Yes.
Every inch matters.
And
so
they're running like the spread type formation, Lakeview is, so wait.
They're running just split back, yes.
Split back.
But it looks like we're going to get a timeout by the Lakeview Wildcats.
That'll be their first charge timeout of the
So
half.
4:14 to go in the first. Score still 0-0.
And with 4:14
and we'll see you after the quick break.
The first quarter, the score still McBain 0, our own Wildcats 0.
And one thing that Lakeview is also known for doing is going on 2. So they might try to get a real quick one and go on 2 just to like get a couple more yards on the play.
Yeah, just to like push them right to the 1, which I think would definitely help them. But here we go.
And
They're
right
going
up the
to go
middle.
right up the gut with number 3,
Lane with the
Lane.
carry.
They're going to say he's short.
I think right there that was a crucial tackle by Thompson.
Just short
Yeah,
of the
Ben Thompson,
line
huge
gain.
tackle.
Now, right here in this type of situation, you move to a 6 front. What? It's 4th. Hey, it's 4th and goal right now.
If I was the
Hey,
coach, for
Nah.
the Ramblers, you know what I would do?
What?
I'd just send the house.
Well, no. What I would do is I'd pinch everybody on that line,
Yeah.
get them DN's nose tackles,
Yep.
get them all on 4s, and press them. Like I think that's what he's trying to do. They run it right up the
Right
middle.
up the gut. It's going to be a touchdown for the Wildcats.
I mean, hey, in that situation, there's not much you can do as a defense.
Yeah.
Me personally, if I was the defensive coordinator on that type of scheme, I would have the D tackles take out the legs of the guys in front of them, and then I would have the linebackers kind of fill in that gap right there, and so they can hopefully get that tackle, prevent them from gaining, and put the DNs too like a little bit closer, like basically ankle to ankle with the nose tackles, because you know they're going to run it right up the gut.
Yeah. No, they've just been running it right up the Ramblers' mouths so far, and it's been working pretty good. Well, right here we got a pass. Rosenberger just decides to run, but that's not going to work as he just gets taken down by a pair of Ramblers. Looks like that one was number 24, Max Ealing, along with Lakai Campbell.
Yeah, right there. I mean, you tried getting on that type of yardage. You don't have that much space, so a pass play, you better have like a bunch of people going on routes, or else you're not really going to get that much.
Yep.
And I mean, I saw they had a slant route towards the middle. That dude was like had 3 guys on him, so the only choice the quarterback had was to run out and try his best to get some yardage. But now it's going to be Mick Bain's turn to get the ball back, and let's see what type of damage they can do.
Yep, we know. So right now it's 6-0, 3:35 to go, but they're still holding another quarter. And I think, in my opinion, I think the Ramblers' offense is a little bit better than their defense usually, right?
Yeah.
So I think right now they're just going to try and score pretty fast and then maybe try and get the ball back, you know? Try and look for a stop. But we'll see what happens. Because I know that this Ramblers JV has a whole lot of new freshmen.
Oh, dude, no, they have a whole battalion of freshmen on their team.
They're really learning a whole bunch this season.
It's nice to see that this many kids want to play football. And I mean, this year we had a problem where we didn't even have enough helmets to fill everybody in. We thought that was going to be a problem.
Looks like a little squib. Number 7 for the Ramblers picks it up. That's Alan Thomas, the third. Gets a solid gain to the 46, 47. And now it's going to be the Ramblers' turn.
And now it's going to be Mick Bain's turn to go out there.
So here comes Lakai Campbell, the quarterback for this offense, and we will see some firepower action right here.
Now, one thing McBain does have is they have a lot of weight on that line. They have more than enough weight than they need on that line right there.
So fun fact, the running back is also Lakai's brother. So we got the Campbells in the backfield right now. Motion. Campbell goes for pass. Throws it to Rodenbaugh deep. He catches it. Josh Rodenbaugh to the 15. What a nice play right out the gate.
That's a great play right off the gate. I mean, it was kind of surprising that they passed the ball because I thought they were going to run it. But no, they got the pass play off, and Lakai, like with the amount of time he had in that pocket, was able to get it off. And I thought that was going to be like short to Rodenbaugh, but no, he was able to haul it in and get it to at least like the 15-yard line.
I definitely think it surprised the Lakeview defense. I don't think they were not ready for it, and we'll see here now what they do. That was a great pass by Lakai right there. Just getting it down the field. Oh.
They give it to Grayson, and Grayson's just unable to get any yardage right there.
Yeah, number 14 for Lakeview. That's going to be Fryover. He was in there, like, instantly. So I'm thinking someone might have missed a block, but that's all right. It happens sometimes. But no. I mean, I'm just going to go back to the play before that last one. That was a really good play right out the gate, just kind of chucking it down there and getting a huge gain.
But then that run play was not that. Hopefully they're able to make up with it on this run because, I mean, it's like second down, so they still got a couple of yards to go.
Looks like a jet sweep to Max Ealing. Gets outside. Still chugging along. gets a couple yards, looks like 2 or 3, and now it's going to be 3rd and about 6.
That's a good run, but what I would have, just saying, like, Max Sealing, what he did is that he kind of, like, did a big circle. He ran backwards a couple of yards. I mean, I see the defender right there, but just drop your shoulder or just put something out to get some type of yards. But it's 3rd and 6 right now, so what do you think they're going to do, Tommy?
I'm thinking there might be a pass play of some sort right here, but we will see, because you never know.
Just a short little pass, probably put the tight end on a slant.
Maybe some trick play of some sort.
Because right now they're running like a cover 1 right now. Lakai's running out to the side.
Campbell runs himself. He's got speed. Gets to the end zone. Nice run right there by Lakai. Just dusted everybody, left him in the dirt, and that's a huge touchdown for the Ramblers.
Yeah, right there. He just did kind of like a Lamar Jackson, ran to the outside and kind of like stayed in, leaned his body towards his right, and
just
was able to get into there for the
He
touchdown.
just stuck the ball across. It almost felt like his wingspan was like 20 feet. He had it there at like 4 yards. But no, that was a great job by Lakai, just kind of adjusting to the situation, as I think it might have been a broken play of some sort. Because I think it was a pass, right?
Yeah.
But I didn't see any wide receivers over there.
No, so he just took it and just decided to run it.
Yeah, and he knows he's fast, which helps him, and it just helped him get that good gain.
I think they're going for 2, and then they run it right up the middle with
Goes
Grayson,
right up the
and
middle.
he just gets, oh my goodness.
No good there. Easton Fryover on the same play again. So I think Easton, for the Wildcats, is pretty solid at backer. I mean,
yeah.
He just made both those 2 plays. But right now it's looking like a really good game. Right, Grayson?
Yes, it's looking like a pretty good game. But on that last play right there, as I saw, like, the gap in the middle, there was a hole the size of a truck right there. So those linebackers see that, and they're, like, drooling for the mouth whenever they see it. Because that's just an open field to get back in the backfield and cause as much havoc as you can. So he just, like, right there, good play by the linebacker.
He just said, oh, it's
lunchtime.
Yeah, this lunchtime. He just started eating that and just got in there, crashed down, and got a solid hit. And now the Ramblers going to be kicking off.
So both sides score
Yep.
in the first quarter. So this is just already an example that this is probably going to be a good game.
I think this might be a higher scoring game than my prediction, honestly, now.
Oh, yes.
But we'll see. Because I think the Lakeview offense, they kind of went, they're kind of going a little bit slower, right? But they're still getting it down, right? And I think that's the whole goal.
That is the whole goal. Then we got Diego Reyes kicking again.
Back to return for the Wildcats. Looks like number 2, Alex Taylor, and number 10, Lawton Scarlett. Pretty good kick right there, but it does roll out of bounds, so that's going to be a flag.
And then that means they're going to pick it up at about like the 40-yard line, right?
Yep.
Okay.
I think I'm not sure. I think it's either 40 or 45 is where they get it. But, however, sometimes kicking out of bounds is a smart play because if you think about it, if you kick out of bounds, they can't return it. And we saw last time what happened. He returned it all the way to the 50, which is a really good return. So,
yeah, it was a really good return.
Delay game.
looks like
Wildcats will
Gonna be
take possession at the
Lakeview's ball
35-yard
on
line
the
of their
35.
own.
Now,
First down and 10.
Lakeview's probably going to be sticking to the same stuff they've been doing like for their last drive and just running the ball right up the gut. I mean, when they ran up the ball up the gut, they got a solid like 5 yards or 6 yards every single play.
Lakeview's ball. Rosenberger hands it off up the middle, but it's stopped like instantly.
I think right there that was
Just a trio of the Ramblers. I couldn't.
number 50. I think that might be Kendon Meyering.
Yeah, and Kennan was in
Murphy
there.
on the tackle.
Kenny's pretty fast for his size too, which
Yeah.
I think helps him just kind of get. He like knows how to block shit in pursuit really well, which helps him just get to that tackle. And that was a really nice job.
But what Murphy did is that he initially, because like that running back was right behind that lineman, Meyering stopped the lineman from moving, and then Murphy came in and cleaned it up a bit.
Yeah, precisely.
All right, they're running type of a spread back formation.
Yep, it's just still split backs. Rosenberger. This time's going to, I couldn't quite tell.
Lane on the carrier for the Wildcats.
Only a small game once again, this time only for 2-3 yards. So it looks like the Ramblers kind of fine-tuned some things on defense this time around.
Yes, they did. I think now they realize that they're going to be running up the gut, so now they're pushing the linebackers a little bit more closer to that line, to try to prevent them from getting any yards.
Yeah, they're just really bringing the heat right now, just trying to send everyone, just not let them get anything.
And McBain right now is running a 4-3-3-2 front right.
We could see a pass play right here, though, so the Ramblers do got to watch out for that.
Yes, we could see one.
Rosenberger hands it off outside, and a bunch of Ramblers get him. Max Elan was there. So was number 7. Alan Thomas, along with one more. I couldn't tell who the last. I think it was Jack Gildy.
Yeah, Jack Gildy got in there and was able to get a tackle.
But no, they did a really good job of just bringing the heat on that one. And I think we're going to be getting.
That's going to be the end of the first quarter.
Yeah, that's the end of the first. Tied at 6. And now it's time. For what, Grayson?
It's snack time, brought to you by L&J Meat Market. And today we got honey barbecue sticks, a new flavor. All right, Tommy, let's indulge in this real quick.
All right.
Hey, split it with me. We gotta tink this together like fine wine.
Ready? 3, 2, 1. Cheers.
Rivalries, records, and remembering some of the state's top players.
That's some good jerky.
I definitely agree. It's pretty solid. What do you think, Grayson?
I think it's good. It has good flavoring, good honey type taste, and I just think it's all around some great jerky.
I really taste the honey and then the barbecue. You know, it has that sweet but like kind of like barbecue-y taste to it, which I really kind of like. But that's gonna do it for the L&J Meat Market.
Halftime.
Quarter break.
Again, the score right now is 6-6, and this is going to be probably a high-scoring game. Now, both these teams last year had a varying success. I'm pretty sure Lakeview JV won 1 game, while Mike McBain went for 500. And so far, oh wait, the punt is off. Lakeview, by what I've seen, they probably are going to go over 500 this year because they got a good-looking offense.
Yeah, they definitely have been looking pretty good. Lakai Campbell is running. Does get knocked out of bounds at the 45. That's going to be a late hit right there, as he was 5 yards out of bounds easily, and he just kind of chucked him to the ground. Did you see that?
Yes, I did see that.
That was very unnecessary in my opinion. But I do know that Lakai can take some hits because he does play quarterback and he's used to taking those shots.
And he's also like quick.
Yeah, he's very quick.
He's quick and he's a tough dude.
Yeah. But it is going to be Ramblers' ball. Going to be a little flag. So the ball is going to be adjusted a little bit first.
On top of the punt return.
And so, Grayson.
Yes.
That was a pretty good stop by the Ramblers. I think right here they're going to really want to try and, what's the word I'm looking for? Really try and capitalize on this drive. Get some points, because if they can get the lead here, that'll help, because if you think about it, since they kicked off, they'll get the ball in the second half.
Yeah, and they got the ball on the 37-yard line right now. That penalty and that run by Lakai was basically a 2-punch combo.
If they can just score in like a couple plays real quick here too, like that would be really good. Nice spin move by Grayson Campbell, but once again, just they're pretty fast on that run play.
Right there is that the Wildcats, they did a good job. So far, McBain hasn't really gotten that much of a run game. It's just been shut down and to the ground every single time. And again, look, Grayson did. If he didn't hit that spin move, then he probably would have gotten tackled for loss, a big loss as well. But Lakeview is just doing a good job defensively. I think they're running a 4-3 right now.
McBain going to pass. Lakai under pressure. Oh, huge block. Lakai chucks it up. Rodenbaugh. Oh. Rodenbaugh does not catch it. Did you see that block by Kendon Myring, though?
I did see that block by Kendon Myring.
Holy smokes.
But in my opinion, that should be a flag. Because it was kind of like the guy couldn't see it coming.
Yes, he could. He was turning around and he was chasing Lakai. Kendon went right at him like this.
But he was focusing.
He didn't use his head or shoulders.
He was focusing on Lakai, but then it's just, again, that was a pretty hard hit. I guess we both got different opinions on it. But still, that Rodenbaugh could have gotten that catch too.
Yeah,
I mean, there was 2 defenders, so that was a lot of pressure.
there was 2 or 3 actually, really.
But no, that offensive line like collapsed really quickly.
Yeah, they're struggling right now to get whole lot to go. But Lakai just takes himself, kind of trucks a dude as he goes out of bounds. Looks like it's gonna be a little short, or is it gonna be a first?
On the tackle for the Wildcats.
Might be first. Might
I
not.
think that is 1 yard short of the first.
Are they saying? Yep, it is 4th down. So the Ramblers are gonna go for it. Now I don't know about you, but I know Coach Rodenbaugh, and I know a play he likes. A play he sure likes is good old right up the dandy. You know what that play is, Grayson?
What?
QB keep.
QB keep right
Run it
there.
right up, but it doesn't look like they're gonna do it. They hand it off. He fumbles it a little bit.
He's short.
Does he get it?
He
the
was.
question.
He was.
Campbell on the carry.
No, he was way
with the
short.
tackle in the background.
No,
or
just so
backfield.
far.
He was down. He was down before.
They're saying first down
And
right
he gets
there.
the first down.
No, so far, McBain's offensive line is they're not doing too good right now.
No, they're
So far, like I've seen Lakeview defenders get back there faster than a knife can cut through butter.
yeah. But I think it's early in the season, so they're still kind of learning the new offense, right? They have some new O-linemen.
I mean, yeah, they're going from like the wing T to this.
We got a counter right here by the Ramblers. Ealing breaks one tackle, cannot break the second, but it's still a solid gain of about 7 yards.
On the carry.
Yeah,
Now,
good gain of
I know,
7 yards.
I know that
On
play.
the
That
tackle
play
for the
could work
Wildcats.
pretty well for him in the future in this game, right? What do you think about that,
Picks up
Grayson?
8 on the
I
play
mean,
to
yeah,
bring
that
up
was a
the
good
second
play.
down
I mean,
and
it's a counter or like a
On the
handoff, so it
19-yard
throws
line
the
of the
defense
Wildcats.
off because they think the ball's going in one direction, but it's actually going the other one. And then you just got a giant gaping hole right in the middle of the field sometimes, so that the running back can just go right up that and get a good amount of yards.
It's going to be second down, about 2. Lakai is going to get the ball, shotgun formation, hands it off. They run the same thing. Elin uses speed on this one. He's running, and he gets in the end zone for a touchdown.
Ealing takes it in for a
Again,
game
so like
touchdown.
it worked. Like I said, like it throws the defense off,
Yeah.
and it makes a giant hole the size of a semi-truck right in the middle of the field so that he can rush up that. And then all he has to deal with is a little bit of backers, like the third part deep, and that's just all he has to deal with, really. If the linemen are doing exactly what they should be doing.
Like really all they do is all the linebackers and safeties even, they just go to the running back. They go to Grayson, right? But then they just hand it off to Max, and Max just gets a free lane. Because they all just shift. You
Oh,
know?
it looks like they're shifting.
Yep, they're just moving everyone, rotating it. Must have been a wrong formation of some sort. Lakai keeps it. He is getting hit,
He's still up.
and he goes down.
Point conversion is
Nice
no
job
good.
right there by Easton Fryover. And I think he's a pretty
With
solid
7:43
defensive
to
player
go
as he's
in
made a couple
the
plays
second
here.
Quarter, that makes the score McBain
But now the
12,
score is
while
12 to
Wildcats
6, 7:43 to go in the second. Grayson, what are your thoughts?
So far, it's been a good game. Both teams have like capitalized on offense. I think the team that's doing the best offensively so far is going to be Lakeview. I mean, on their first drive, they got down the field in 6 to 7 plays, and McBain is now trying to like come back from that. But yeah.
Yeah, I definitely.
And McBain's the only way I've been seeing them getting the ball like down the field consistently is through pass plays. I mean, their run game has been just like a piece of butter through.
Yeah, I definitely agree. I feel like when they try to run the ball like right up the gut or just kind of like close to outside but not outside, you know?
Yeah.
Like a C-gap play or something.
McBain set to kick
They
off.
just kind of struggle because I don't know, like there's just some issues with the O-line, but when they run like a trick play like that counter or they run a pass play like you said, I feel like it's been working. So I think it's just a little bit inconsistent, and it's kind of like opposites really for Lakeview.
Well, welcome back. Sorry for the technical difficulties. It's like a hot box in here, so everything is heating up, so we had to go offline for a second for things to cool down. Grayson Campbell just scored a touchdown for McBain by dropping the shoulder on somebody, but that one play by Lakai and Rodenbaugh, it was pretty good. One thing I saw Lakai do was that him and Grayson did a good job of faking off the right leg handoff. I saw Lakai put the ball by his thigh to kind of hide it, and then last second pull it out and threw it down the field. And Rodenbaugh, just a great catch.
Yeah, no, those two last plays are huge for a team's mentality. Because one, you see that catch by Josh was phenomenal. That's like NFL type level catch stuff right there. But then that truck by Grayson Campbell, that just kind of adds to the momentum. There's like a shift in the mentality battle right now. And McBain right now just has the lead in that. And they also have the lead in the game.
Yeah, they got 2 scores on Lakeview right now.
Yeah. So Lakeview is down by 2. I think McBain is doing their 2-point conversion right now. But I think Lakeview's just going to try and make some adjustments here real quick, trying to fine-tune some things up and just get some stuff to go. Because so far in the second, they've been struggling a little bit.
Yeah, they have been struggling. But now it seems like McBain's getting like you said, their momentum up, and they're starting to go and score points.
So it looks like McBain's going to be doing the 2-point conversion. Campbell's still at quarterback. Could be seeing a trick play maybe, or it might just be run. Campbell fakes, keeps it himself, and he just kind of walks in the end zone as he got a nice block by Josh Rodenbaugh. So now the score is 6-20. 5:39 to go in the first half, and the Ramblers trying to walk away with this one right now, just trying to pull a lead and just get some things going. Now for the Wildcats, they're just struggling right now in the second quarter. I mean, they just got to fine-tune their things, and if they can just get that inside run game going once again, I think they'll be set.
Yeah, they will be set. And again, once they get like a good amount of lead, then look on their sideline. Some of them dudes can come in and play.
Yeah, I think that's one thing that the Ramblers have an advantage in.
Is numbers.
Yeah.
They have because like last year when we played Hudsonville, remember that?
Yes.
Like the one thing I love to do is when I'm talking to my dad and his friends, I'm like, hey, look at the amount of numbers that they had and the amount of numbers that we had. It looked like crazy. So just being able to constantly have refreshed people ready to go, that's also a big advantage.
Like, I could potentially see Allen coming in at quarterback by the end of this quarter, maybe, or even the start of the second half. But it is going to be Lakeview ball nonetheless. Pretty good return right there. It's going to be number 18, Caleb Ripley, on that one. Nice job right there.
10 on the carry for the Wildcats.
Or number 10, Dylan Ackley, my bad.
Murphy on the tackle for McBain.
So it's going to be Lakeview ball. So, Grayson.
Yes.
If they can just kind of reestablish that run game, I think they could do some damage right here.
Yeah, once they do reestablish that run game. Wait, Lakeview?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, when Lakeview reestablishes that run game, I mean, running it up the middle, it's been working for them, but I think now just McBain's tuned into it, so it's just like a little bit less effective.
Yeah, I think they're just kind of like blitzing at every play, but some problems for Lakeview. They're missing a guard. So here we go. Under center.
Hey, we're ready to go. Oh, he goes that.
It's going to be a jet sweep to number 14, Easton Fryover, but he's going to be taken down by a pair of Ramblers.
Rodenbaugh on the tackle for McBain.
I mean, hey, a good gain. I mean, they didn't have a guard, but hey, they got a good game.
One on the play. He's going to bring up
that was a run to the outside.
9 for the Wildcats.
Yeah, so what happened was they had Easton just go in motion, try to do a little trickery, honestly, but it did not work whatsoever, and the Ramblers just gotten that stop instantly.
Yes. 5 minutes left in the first half.
So they're going back to that same formation, just one back now, single back formation. It's gonna be a pitch. Campbell, nice form tackle by Lakai. Again, a huge tackle for a loss. It's going to be 3rd and long now for the Wildcats.
Yeah, Lakai gets a really good tackle right there. Good form tackle, like you said. And, I mean, that pitch play, if Lakai wasn't there, I thought that was going to be a disaster. I thought he was going to be able to get a couple bit of yards. But now they lost like 10 yards on that play. Or at least now the ball is at the loss of 10 yards. So I think Lakeview is going to have to pass it right here.
Yeah, they're going to have to do a pass or some trick play of some sort. That's for sure. Here we go, 3rd and long. Stone Rosenberger under center. Takes the snap, looks to pass. We're going to get a flag.
Flag on play.
It's going to be false start on the offense.
False start on the offense.
Only going to make things worse.
So now what I would do is I just do doubles on each side. If they even have, like, just figure something out where you got doubles on each side.
Yeah, I would just try to get as many yards as I could. So I would do the same. I'd go 2 wide receivers each set, go just gun formation, right? And just try and get some pass play off of some sort. Here we go, though. Rosenberger. Under center. Takes a snap. Bubble to number 2, Alex Taylor. But a good tackle by Max Ealing and Lakai Campbell. That's going to be a good stop there. 4th and long now. I sure hope they punt, Grayson.
Hey, there's 3 minutes left.
I know.
If I was the coach,
I would punt.
It's the first game. I'm punting it, baby.
That's what it's 4th and long. It just wouldn't be smart.
How many people? I bet I faked out at least 10 people thinking I was going to say throw a Hail Mary, which I would have.
You faked me out, I'll tell you that.
I mean, yeah, I'm
back
punting.
To punt. Number 81, Jesse Peterson.
It's a fake!
Throws it up. Almost caught, but he does get drilled by number 5. Number 5 for the Ramblers, Brody Steerback. He came in, just made sure he did not get it. Now it's going to be first down for the Ramblers.
Yeah, McBain's in perfect field position to actually do something here. Like, again, so far when all their drives have been at least on the 30-yard line. Their past 2 drives have been in the 40-yard zone.
Yeah, they've been starting way on the opponent's side of the ball in their territory, and I think that's definitely helping them. But nonetheless, Lakai Campbell back at quarterback. Hands it off to Grayson. Grayson does hit a nice little hole there in that one.
It looked like his momentum got taken away by him tripping a little bit.
Yeah, it looked like the turf monster got him a little bit tripped up, biting his kneecaps a little bit. But he stayed up, kind of just put his shoulder down and ran.
Yeah, but so he just got a good amount of yardage. I mean, he's a pretty strong, small guy. He got the small frame, so it's a lot harder to tackle him.
Yeah.
Because you got to get down lower.
3 on the play brings up 2nd down.
But now it looks
in the gun. Fakes it. He has a huge lane. He just keeps it himself. Huge block right there. It's going to be another first down for the Ramblers.
Campbell on the quarterback.
Yeah, I mean, what you saw is in his right side, he had a hole, a massive hole. He just was looking around. He's like, am I seeing that properly? Yeah, I'm seeing that I'm going to just run right down that.
Yep.
And I think he was taken down at about the 5-yard line, so that's where they're going to be running it from right now.
Yep. Hey, when in doubt, just run the ball.
And I think they got a new running back in the backfield.
Yeah, look, I think it's Ira Smith, number 22. Yep.
Freshman.
Hands it off. Ira breaking some tackles, but does get taken down for a loss.
So
by number 81, Jesse Peterson.
I know he's been working his butt off in the weight room all summer. I've seen that progressively. So he's a good, strong running back, and right there, I mean, I think he kind of overestimated his strength ability because I saw a gap that he didn't hit, and he just again he broke a tackle, but he did a good thing of just keep on pumping his feet. But I think if he would have hit that gap a little bit right next to where the guard and the tackle were at, or right between it, he probably would have had a first down or a touchdown right there.
Yeah, I just think he ran, I think, just a little too wide. If he ran it
he ran a little bit, that's what I meant to say. He ran a little bit too wide.
Upfield more, but I think he was kind of getting dragged by that tackle as well. Another counter here for the Ramblers. Ealing does get in the end zone once again.
He gets his 2nd touchdown of the day. Max Ealing is just playing really good.
That's his 2nd touchdown for Max Ealing. And I knew he was a pretty good player for this Ramblers team, and he's definitely shown it so far. So now, score for the... Right now, 26-6, 1:55. Lakeview is struggling right now, Grayson. What do you think?
Yeah, that's pretty. That was a pretty good run right there. I mean, Max Alien is having a game so far, getting good runs.
But no good on that 2-point try. And It's going to be
Is no good. Nice tackle
kicking
on the
off
play
for
there
the
by
Ramblers.
Miller.
And we'll see you after this quick break. Right now. Are you live?
And we're back now.
There's 1 minute and 55 seconds left. Do you think Lakeview's going to be able to get a score off by the time this is done?
I think that's their
McBain
ultimate
comes
goal
off
right
the
now, but
Wildcat.
I'm going to be honest. Right now, the McBain Ramblers O-line, they just kind of picked it up. I mean, Kendon Myron, Charlie Schoner, Wesley Nelson, they're all of them. They're all just putting in that work, but it's going to be Lakeview's ball. And if their linemen can just get it done, I think that'll help them a lot. But right there on that one, once again, Caleb Ripley,
on the carry for the
and
Wildcats.
they're going to get the ball on around the 35, in between the 30. Looks like the 34-yard line.
Yeah, on the 34-yard line, good kick return. Now Lakeview is probably going to be passing the ball a bit on this drive, just trying to get just a couple bit of yardage.
But it looks like this is going to be around the end of the first half, so Lakeview just trying to find that.
Oh,
end
they're
zone.
gonna be throwing the ball like it's a windy day. In my opinion. Uh-oh.
Fumble on this first snap.
Come on the play.
It does
Be
look like they get it
recovered by
back.
Rosenberger of the Wildcats.
And yeah, that is sometimes the
No gain on the play. Check down
troubles
in 10.
with going under center. There is chances of more fumbles, whereas the shotgun, I feel like it's more safe to go shotgun. You know,
It is more safe to go shotgun formation, but the point is if does Lakeview run a shotgun type formation at all? They run like anything where it's like the quarterback is back and they're able to like pass the ball off.
I'm not sure if they do or not, but we will see if they do. But they're going to go back under center nonetheless. Rosenberger.
Yes, they're gonna just run.
Just
They get
runs
a
it.
good
There-
push by the lineman.
There's a good run. Actually, that one
on
was
the quarterback
Dylan
keep for
Ackley.
Wildcats. Gets a nice gain on the play.
But no, they get
A couple of
the
yards there, 6'5".
the lineman did a good job of like once he got
Bring up
like the
third down
initial
and
breakthrough,
6.
they just were back there just pushing on his back and giving him a couple more yardage.
Yep, I mean, you can't pick up a guy and run with him, but you can push him.
Well, you can certainly push him.
I remember last year there was a game. I don't remember who it was, but someone just picked up their quarterback and just started running with him, but they got a flag for it. Rosenberger up the gut. That's going to be stopped once again.
Laying on
Only
the carry
about
for the Wildcats.
12
No gain on
seconds in the
play.
first half left. I think they'll just run it out right here, and I think this might be the end of the
Bring
first
up
half.
4th down and 6.
Yep, I think that's going to do it for the first half. So it looks like
And that's going to be
the
the
score
end
right
of the first
now
half.
is going to be
McBain
McBain
26,
26,
Wildcats.
Lakeview 6. And we will see you in the second half after this halftime break.
Mine. Ooh! From me. Welcome back, everybody, to a fine night for football. I'm Grayson Gerns, and I'm joined here by
Thomas Maloney.
And, start of the second half. Score right now, Lakeview 6, McBain 26. So, right now, Lakeview is kind of down bad on points. So they need to kind of kick in overdrive, kind of do find some new type of plays and try to score some points on the Ramblers. Because, they had a good start with a run up the middle, but no, Tommy, you take it.
Well, they were in the locker room for a pretty good amount of time there, so I think their coach gave them a pretty good talk, trying to help them out, just get their energy, morale up a little bit. Because right now, I think they're just down mentally, which is not helping them. But it is. There, we're going to start up now. Looks like number 21, Zach Peasley, is going to kick for the Wildcats. And now it looks like we're about to start the second half of the first football broadcast of the year.
Yeah, it's been a good football game so far. The first quarter definitely, this kicker knows what he's doing.
Now, make sure to check in tomorrow as well for the varsity football game. But here we go. Little squib kick. And right there, number 5 for the Ramblers. That's going to be Brody Scareback. He just kind of fell on the ball like a dead fish. But now it's going to be Ramblers ball right around the 37-yard line. And let's see how the Ramblers do now. Now, they've been playing pretty good so far offensively. They've been moving the ball.
Tommy, my stomach's kind of hurting a little bit. I think I might be hungry. Hey, what do you got there?
McBain drive.
What do I got? I got a little treasure in my chest. That's what I got. I got some L&J Meat Market jerky.
Ooh!
But the play is on. Nonetheless, here's your jerky sandwich.
Oh, what flavor is this, buddy?
We got beef sticks with cheese flavor.
Ooh,
it's a new one.
This one, I'm excited for this one. I remember when we were in class, I was listening. I was like, ooh, what is this I'm hearing? Let's try this out. Tell me, do you want a piece, Tom?
No, thank you. I had a little bit earlier.
Oh, that's great with the cheese inside of it. It's like a brat,
Yeah, like a cheddar brat, really.
Cheddar brat. This tastes pretty good, but back to football.
Yep, back to football. It's going to be second down for the Ramblers. Lakai takes a snap. Throws it back to Ealing, off target on that pass. It's going to be third down now for the Ramblers.
Right there, Lakai had a lot of time. Like, their offensive line did a really, really good job blocking right there. So Lakai could get a good amount of time to be able to get that ball off. And I feel like Max Lane could have caught that if he turned his body a little bit and was square-footed a bit.
Yep. I do agree with you. The O-line, they did a really good job of just letting him kind of just check all his options and set his feet to where they need to be, correct, right? And I just think, I know Max Ealing a little bit. He doesn't stretch that much, so I think he just got to be a little bit more flexible, right? Mm-hmm. And I think that'll help him. But here we go. Ealing on the reverse. Trucks a kid, and that looks like a first down. But I think they're going to say short. And number 2, slow to get up.
Lane with the stop.
Little stinger there, I think.
No, that was a dangerous hit by Max Lane, because what happened is that he didn't even drop his shoulder.
But
his entire shoulder
McBain
just hit 2 right in the head. So that was kind of that was a very dangerous type hit right there. But still, it's football.
They are going to say first down.
But no, that reverse or counter has been giving them 10 yards every single game, right?
Yeah.
It's been a very effective play.
Yeah. Now, I wouldn't be surprised if they just run it again.
Because there's nothing you can really do against it.
Yeah. Unless you know what they're running that exact play. Grayson Campbell chugging now. Good gain for about 8 yards.
I just saw Lakeview made a switch from their previous time. Now they had a 6 front. They've been running a 4 front the entire night, but now they switched it up to a 6 front by what I saw. At least that's what I did. I saw 6 dudes on. Nope, they have a 5 front.
5 front.
They're running a 5 front right now, trying to combat that McBain run game because right now they've been just getting on a roll with that run game.
Yeah. No, their O-line really has kind of established themselves now. I think they gained that confidence. And I think at first they just kind of had that first game jitters, you know.
Yeah.
But I think they just started to gain it, and now they're kind of rolling. Lakai takes a snap, looks like a pass. Ball is out. Pretty big hit there, but pretty sure they get it back. That was number 56 who fell on the ball, Charlie Schoner.
Recovers,
hey.
Ball stays on the 50.
That was a really good job right there by Lakeview's defense. Because what I saw they did was they did a little like twist from the D end and the D lineman. They did a little like twist.
Throw off the lineman.
Yeah.
So then it gets in some cases there's going to be a wide open hole for that.
And then
They get in there and then Lakai just has no time. And then of course they got the strip sack, but they could have recovered it. But still, great play by Lakeview.
the tackle, he went to the end, but that left the D lineman just get him. Lakai throws it wide open. Number 1, Ben Thompson. And Benjamin Thompson, huge touchdown run right there. No flags on the play.
And
There's another
Benjamin
touchdown.
Thompson with the
I don't know what team
big
this is, but this
touchdown
is
for
not a
McBain.
McBain team because they
Nice catch
passed
and
it
run
way too
there.
much, in my opinion. But no, their passing game.
It's been pretty on point. I mean,
This McBain?
I think it was 3 for 5, right, so
Makes
far.
it
But no,
32-6
Lakai's
with
been
the
accurate. He's been
touchdown.
throwing some dimes.
You know, yeah.
it's been pretty good.
If you were to show somebody that played in the 1990s and played for McBain this offense, he'd be like, "What's going on?" You wouldn't
Yeah.
believe that we passed this much times.
Nah, bro, they don't even know what a pass is. They're just like, what's a pass?
I run around up the middle But back to the football.
Little high ball. Oh, almost pretty cool catch, but
Yeah,
no good on that one.
Rodenbaugh tried getting the style on that, but
Yeah.
what I see is that he could have just gone like behind the back and hauled that in.
He went for that one-handed Odell Beckham, but it did not quite go. It's too hot. But that's going to be now the score, 32-6. Ramblers up by a pretty good margin. And I just don't know what happened to Lakeview, Grayson.
Lakeview just kind of like...
I don't know. That first drive was really good.
No. The first drive was good, but I think what happened was that McBain adjusted.
Yeah, that's all I think.
McBain adjusted to their type of formation.
That's why I think Lakeview should just do some more pass plays because I think they're doing more blitzes, right? So they do a quick little route to where the linebackers were because they're just
Slant,
they're
quick
just
little
sending
slant,
them,
or curl.
Yeah, curl or slant, and that's gonna be like wide open for like 7 to 10 yards. And that's like a first down pretty much.
Yeah, that is guaranteed a first down.
So I'm not sure.
Reyes
But
Armenta set to kick
Diego
off for
back to
McBain.
kick for the Ramblers to return
Diego Reyes.
Taylor. And Taylor is going to get the ball. Had a pretty good return last time. There he goes. Gets to the 39, taken down by number 22 of the Ramblers. That's going to be Iris Smith.
No, 2 has a lot of speed on Lakeview.
Yeah, I
He has a
agree.
lot of like quick speed. And what I'm
just
seeing
over the 40, looking
is that
the
like once he
39-yard
gets that
line
ball,
to
he
start
gets
the
that
drive.
quick like breakout speed, but then he slows down a bit, and that's kind of deadly if he uses it correctly. But no, he's been doing pretty good on kick returns so far.
Yeah, I mean, his first return all the way to the 50, and then right there to the 39, which is a really good return.
Mm-hmm.
Going to be split back formation for the Wildcats under center Rosenberger. Takes a snap, fumble. I think he got it back. It's going to be a loss of 1 on that fumble, I think. Or no gain.
Not much there for Lakeview. Myring and a few other McBain players on the tackle.
I just feel like Lakeview's just kind of been struggling ever since that first drive. I don't know.
No, that first drive they had great energy, but now it's just kind of like
They just kind of like died. Like, they're
They're
lull-
kinda
they're
slouching.
lulling. They're in a lull.
mm-hmm.
Number 10 hands it off up the middle. There's a good run. That time by Amari Lane. And that's looking like that first drive run.
Oh,
Trying to get the crowd going a little bit.
Oh, the crowd's going wild. But right there, no, I didn't even see what happened. And the next thing I know, I look at the line, and that dude's 10 yards upfield.
Yeah, he used his speed on that one. If you blinked, you missed.
You know, he kind of did like a NCAA 05 type run, where like if you hit stick, the guy just stays down and like he drives forward. You know what I'm saying?
He just kind of put his head and shoulders down and
put
went.
his head and shoulders down and just went forward and say, "Hey,
I think
I'm gonna get some."
I honestly think he could have broken that tackle as well.
Oh
but
yeah.
I think that was what caused it.
Ooh, hey, they got him.
No, they didn't because their wide receiver moved. It's going to be a false start.
Nope,
Whoa,
it's going to be a false start.
It is going to be on the
defense.
Ramblers.
But it would be on the defense more because he literally crossed the line of scrimmage. Like he was in the backfield of the Lakeview Wildcats.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe they missed the wide receiver. But I think he just backed up, which is actually legal. So I think he was actually all right.
Yeah.
He didn't go across the line, so I think he was fine because you can do that.
Uh-oh.
And that time another flag. This one I think is on Lakeview. That was that time was the wide receiver, but that was 11.
But no,
I thought last time it was 2.
Hey, Lakeview, they're known for going on 2.
Yeah.
They go
or 2 or 3 just trying to get the jump.
2 or 3 just to get the jump.
Yeah.
And that's why as a defensive lineman,
you
do not move your finger or anything. Once you see that ball, move.
Yeah.
If you see that ball move, then you go.
Yep.
That is the number one thing, as I think, like, most D linemen underestimate, is that you cannot move on word. You move on ball.
Well, and
you move on ball.
And the other thing is, some people, they get in such a zone where they're so locked into the game that they just want to go. You know what I'm saying? But right there, nice job by the Ramblers. Pretty good stop. Loss of 1. It'll be second down, and 5 minutes left in the third now. Grayson, what do you think?
What do I think? Well, Lakeview's having a good drive. I mean, so far they're doing pretty good. Going on 2, and I mean that one drive that one play that they had put a lot of momentum on their side of the ball. So they just got to keep on having plays like that, and get down the field. Keep on having great blocking by the linemen, and yeah.
Looks like a timeout here by Lakeview. I think they're running out of time, trying not to get that delay of game.
Yes.
Timeout,
and
Lakeview.
This break is brought to you by L&J Meat Market.
Oh,
Grayson,
yes.
Do you want another stick of jerky?
Please indulge me.
All right. Here. Ready? Cheers. It's definitely good.
No.
What?
On my L&J Meat Market tier list, this probably is going to be ranking number 1 or number 2 right now. Because like, man, I've only tried 2 flavors. That's honey barbecue and this one. I mean, this one right now, I love the cheese inside of it.
I do too.
I love if there's like, if they made a cheeseburger with cheese inside of it, which they do, I love any of those.
I like the concept. It's really good. My one critique would be maybe just a little bit more cheese, but I still love it.
Oh my gosh, no, yeah.
Just like a little bit more cheese.
Nah, super cheesy mode. Dude, that'd be great.
And it's covered in like a nacho cheese shell. That'd be so good.
Oh my gosh, that'd be amazing. But no, these are great.
I know, they're really good. We got a pass by Lakeview. Brody Skierbuck deflects that one. Almost intercepted.
That kind of looked like the quarterback was under pressure. So it just was like, threw it down the field. And great play by Brody. Well, almost made a great play by Roby. Yeah.
By Brody?
Brody. My bad. This jerky's just so good. It's throwing me off.
No, it's all right. 3rd and long now for the Wildcats. Might be another pass play right here. We'll see. Yep,
yes.
It is. Tipped on the pass. Ramblers do recover it. But it's just going to be incomplete. Ramblers out there just having fun now.
Yeah.
Ruled an incomplete
And
pass.
I think they get one more touchdown. I think some subs are going to start to come in, Grayson. What do
Yeah,
you-
one more touch, or they might just start putting in subs right now.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, they're up pretty big, and I think if they could just get this stop right here, I think they got a pretty good lead, and I think that might help them. And I just kind of want to see their backups too, because that's the future of this McBain program as well. But here goes Lakeview to punt. Pretty solid punt. Goes out of bounds though. Looks like it's going to be down at the 31.
And Jesse Peterson with a nice punt.
But here
for the
goes the
Wildcats.
Ramblers
Gonna
offense
be
once
McBain
again.
Ball.
Well, no. Lakeview, I like their passing schemes, but one thing I think their quarterback could do is drop back a little bit more.
I agree.
One
with
thing
you.
I see
because well,
is he's like taking the ball and he takes like 2 steps back. And then
Yeah.
the line just like curls in like a horseshoe.
Yeah.
And he has nowhere to look because I'm pretty sure he's a little bit shorter than his lineman.
Yeah.
And he like can't see
Gonna
up
be
there, so he just
Ramblers
throws it
ball
down the
at
field.
31.
well, if he can just get some more
With
depth,
4
it also
minutes
gives
and
them some more
9
time
seconds left
because
in the
those
third
D
quarter.
linemen
Score still
and they're just
32 to
pushing on
6.
those O linemen, and
McBain
it's causing problems up front for them. But it's going to be a little wacky formation here. Max Ealing gets it. He's running. He runs pretty weird. Gets a good gain of about 15 yards right there for Ramblers' first down.
Max Sealy runs a bit quirky.
See, that
Nice
that
run by
formation was a little different for the
Allen.
Ramblers there.
From
They had
McBain, gonna pick up a
two
first down.
running backs really.
Mm-hmm.
That's a new one.
We got some new subs coming in.
Looks like they're going to go back to that same little formation as last time. Lakai keeps it himself. Gets a couple yards, round 6. Pretty good gain. It's going to be second and about 4 now.
Second about 4 again. Good gain right there. Lakeview, their defense, I think they're still rocking the 5 front. At least I'm pretty sure. And
I think they're in a 4 actually right now. It's hard to tell.
no, because
Are they in a
usually
3?
what happens is that they get the
6
backers
yard
back
gain
there. Then
makes
once
it
they figure out
second
what
and
they're
4
doing,
for Spain,
I think
just
read the
across
defense,
midfield at
they
the
move down.
49.
I definitely think that new formation was kind of messing with the Lakeview a little bit.
Let me see. No, they're running a 5 front.
They are.
Wait,
Yep, that's a
that's a 5
yeah,
front.
that's a 5.
That's a 5 front. If you add the backers, then no. Well,
Lakeview back in the gun. Ealing gets it on the jet. He just runs into 2 people. And
Good
only
stop.
like a yard.
yeah, but good stop right there. I think the tackle was by number 34.
Yeah, it was by number 34, Ryland Wisman, and along with one of his
Wiseman with a
teammates,
nice
but I
tackle.
wasn't
Only
sure
a
what
2-yard
number.
gain
I think it
makes
might have been like
delivered.
I don't know for sure.
81 maybe?
For
Yeah,
McBain.
probably. I think it was 81.
It might have been Jesse Peterson along on that tackle as well. But it's going to be third and about 4 or 5 for the Ramblers right here. And we'll see formation change for the Ramblers.
Looks like they might have lined up on the wrong side.
Yep. But they're still learning a little bit.
They're still learning the new
Lakai
offense.
takes the snap. Not much time. Throws it up. Oh, incomplete. Just out of reach for Ealing. It almost looked like he tripped and he couldn't jump on that. Just out of his reach. It's gonna be 4th down now for the Ramblers. And you think they'll punt?
No, it's gonna be it's gonna be
Pass ball's incomplete. Nice third down
I
stop by
don't
Lakeview.
think
That's gonna
so.
make it 4th and 4
I don't
right
either.
here
I
at
think
midfield.
I don't think they're gonna
I
punt
think
it.
Coach Rodenbaz
He's
just going at it.
Just going at it. You know how he plays. He plays aggressive.
Yep. He's playing like that.
He don't care if he's up by like 14. He's gonna go for it.
He's playing like the Arkansas coach who only does onside and goes on 4th every time.
That never punts.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen that. Good documentary.
I agree.
Oh, they're running
They're
up the
gonna go
middle.
right up
They
the
get
middle. Grayson Campbell, nice run.
Hey,
But none of that would have been possible without those old linemen down front. They did an awesome job right there.
no, that was a risky run right there. I mean, a risky play because if he didn't like get that massive hole that he
Yeah.
needed, he would have gotten tackled behind the line and probably would have been.
Would have been a
Turnover.
downs, yeah.
And
But no, having that faith in the O-line's huge. And if you can have that, that's a good skill to have. 2:20 to go in the third quarter. Lakai takes it. Keeps it, throws it to Ben Thompson. Ben Thompson looking to score it once again. And he's in. Ramblers touchdown once again. Ben Thompson on a huge 30 or 40 yard gain on that pass by Lakai Campbell. Now that was an awesome job by Lakai. I thought he was going to run it first. Grayson, did you see that? I thought he was going to run and then just pass it and they scored.
With a nice running effort.
What?
Very nice touchdown, McBain.
You didn't see it?
No, I'm afraid I was looking at the birds in this beautiful sky and admiring how good this J&L jerky is. My bad. I am super sorry, ladies and gentlemen.
Lakai keeps it himself. Ooh, it's close.
Oh, there is a flag.
There is a flag. They're going to say
flag
no
on the
good.
play.
Maybe this flag does give the Ramblers another chance at this too, but they are up currently pretty big. They're going to say it's a block in the back, but I think they're just going to decline it. It's going to be Ramblers kicking off.
And now we got a chance for a little bit of the backups to get in and play a bit.
Yeah, I think right now would be the good time to just start subbing in some of the freshmen, getting them in.
And I think we're
Going
to take a quick break real quick.
And we'll see you after the quick break.
This break is brought to you by L&J Meat Market.
We got to be at the
We're back now, and here goes Diego Reyes for the kick. High kick on that one. Lakeview gets it. Pretty good return here, but Uriah Ebels with a nice little hip drop tackle. And right there on that return was Caleb Ripley once again.
Ripley with a nice return for
Grayson,
the
what did you
Wildcats.
think about that?
good return. I mean, he just saw a gap and ran right at it. I mean, good tackle by Ebels too.
Brings the ball out to the 42-yard line, which is where Lakeview will start their drive.
So we still got 2 minutes to go in this third quarter, and the Ramblers are up pretty big. And I think they're starting to slowly just put some subs in, right?
Yeah, I think I see some slowly putting some subs in. I mean, if Jared Bear's not putting subs in, then he must be like really, really angry at this Lakeview team or something like that.
I don't know. I guess. But it's going to be Lakeview ball nonetheless. Ball right up the gut, handed off by Ackley. Really no gain on that one. Just kind of stopped.
You know, what I would do, since there's so many people here, is that I would just, like, every single quarter or at the second half, if we're up by a lot, send in a whole new group. Send in a whole new group of people. Because you're at such a lead right now that giving up 1 or 2 scores isn't that bad.
Yeah, I mean, there's only a minute left in this quarter, and then, 10 minutes the next quarter?
But no, what I would do is I would just send in a whole new crew of guys, just so we can get as many people out there and get experience as much. I mean, we already sent the good guys out there to score, and they've scored.
And you got to think about it. It's just JV. JV is for getting people prepared for varsity, and just gets everyone playtime. Everyone should be playing on JV.
Yeah, it gets people playtime, be able to learn the defense, learn the offense. That's what it is. But again, it's still a high school team, so like if you're not the best, you're probably not going to play as much.
Yeah.
But still, it's opportunity to learn.
But if you can work hard enough, you can become one of the better players.
Yeah.
It's about putting in that work, and sometimes effort beats talent.
Yeah.
But it is going to be third down here for Lakeview. I think they've been putting in some subs because I think they have their backup quarterback in right now, Dylan Ackley. Third down and 9, 40 seconds to go in the third. Ball on the 43. Takes the snap. Quick pitch, is it? Ealing's over there along with number 7. Alan Thomas, and that's a good job by the Ramblers, getting a nice tackle for a loss.
Yeah, good tackle for a loss, being able to get back there and get that tackle. And now they're bringing in a couple more subs, I see.
I think that is also going to be the end of the third quarter as well. Only 6 seconds.
It's going to make it 4th and 14.
Yeah, I think that's the end of the quarter. And so your final quarter score for the third quarter is McBain 38, Lakeview 6. And we'll be back after this.
After this break from L&J's Meat Market. They got
And we're back now. Looks like the Ramblers got some subs in there. Number 4, Caden Cooper, is in, along with some other guys I saw. I think number 75, Jace Brinkley's also in. Huge punt right there.
Oh my goodness, that's a good
Rodenbaugh
punt.
does get it. Josh is running. Making some moves. Gets to about the 43, 42-yard line, and that's a good job.
Right there, I mean, yeah, good job by Rodenbaugh, but I feel like he could have gone, like, the other way. I mean, he ran right into, like, the sideline where it was closing in. When he could have beaten that dude on the outside with speed.
The field.
And then,
be McBain
oh my gosh,
on
you got, like, an entire cornfield of space out there.
So now it's going to be the Ramblers' turn on offense, and it looks like number 7, Alan Thomas, is in now at quarterback.
Or maybe. He might be in at quarterback. I don't know for sure.
Oh, there is Lakai.
Nope, I think he's just out there for, like, running back or something like that.
Yeah. Nope, it is going to be Lakai. I think Ira Smith is in there. A couple other guys. Lakai keeps it. Has some pressure. Backs up. Just kind of chucks it up. Josh Rodenbaugh with a nice comeback to the ball to make that grab. Pretty good play right there.
I mean, Lakai. I like the guy, but dude,
That just truly looks like he's just chucking it down there and hoping for the best.
Yeah, that one was a more risky kind of ball.
He was falling backwards and he just yanked that thing down the field. He was like, he's down there somewhere and he just yanked it. I mean, good catch by Rodenbaugh, but that could have become a disaster at any moment.
A couple subs coming in for the Ramblers. Number 42, Damian Smith coming in.
And number 84 as well. I think that is
84, Elijah Muhlenberg. Ramblers ball. Ira gets it. Nice gain right there, 3 yards, right up the gut.
Yeah, he got a good run right there. I mean, first thing I saw is that he immediately grabbed the ball with both hands, secured it, and then ran forward for some yardage.
Yeah, and that's just how you do it.
That is how you do it.
Look at some of the veterans on the varsity. You got Bryce Acom. I mean, he's been doing it for 4 years now. And
yeah,
that's pretty much, he just looked just like him.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe a little bit taller, but.
Yeah. All right.
No offense to you, Bryce.
No offense. We care about you, Bryce, and we ain't bullying you.
But it's going to be second down now for the Ramblers. Lakai takes the ball, hands it back off to Ira. Ira gets a little tripped up on this one, but he still gets 3 or 4 yards.
Ira, I mean, in my opinion, he's coming off slow. He's coming slow off the line. or off the handoff, he's coming slow. What I would suggest to him is that as you take that handoff, pound your feet into the ground as hard as you can, because that first little step is like matters the most. It matters whether you're going to get tackled for loss or get like at least 2 or 3 yards in the game. But that's the only thing I would suggest him is just once you get that ball, run like your life depends on it from the least like where you start to like the 5 yards.
Hands it off once again.
There he goes.
Makes some moves. That's a good run right there for about 10 yards there. Now he's getting it, and he's just starting to. I think he's gaining more confidence. He's just going now.
It looks like quarterback switch.
Yeah, it looks like Allen Thomas III is going to be going in now.
Now, one thing that he has advantage is that he's a lefty.
Yeah, so he can roll to the left.
Which can
create some more opportunities because maybe the defenders on like one
aren't
side,
expecting it,
or like they're not. Well, yes, or maybe they're like, no offense, but they're maybe not as good as like one side. But that's usually how it is, right?
Ira pumping forward, trying to get some yardage.
Yep.
He's able to get a good amount. I mean, they've been just feeding it to Ira. It looks like they're getting more and more backups in.
Yeah, it looks like number 66 is going to be coming in. That's Wesley Nelson along with another one of the linemen. Number 6, Xander Hauser, looks like he's going to be checking out. Allen's going to go tell the guys the play. 7 minutes to go in the fourth.
But no, what they're doing right now is they're just trying to get as many people as they can in. Because, again, they got 34 people.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
Yeah. I mean, that's 3 groups of guys. And there's still one sub. But Ira, he's doing a really good job right now. Gets a couple more yards right there. And they're just chugging along right now. 3rd and 4 right now for the Ramblers. 6:30 to go. And these backups, Grayson, are doing a pretty solid job right now. What do you think?
They're doing a pretty good job. I mean, again, everybody's still trying to learn this offense, and for what they're doing pretty good.
Yeah, they're holding their own.
Ira just getting shut down. I mean, he's still pumping his feet.
Yep, there was some pressure on that one, and he's going to be taken down by a pair of Wildcats.
Another tackle for the Wildcats.
I mean, good tackle for loss right there. Just linemen weren't blocking. And, yeah. So that's that could be what Lakeview needs to just get a little bit more energy. I'm hoping that they at least score one more touchdown before this game ends. Yeah. That is just all I'm hoping for.
And it's early in the season, so we don't really know how good they are.
Yeah.
And I think the Ramblers just kind of maybe shocked them a little bit, got off to a pretty early lead, and I think it just scared them a bit. And they lost some confidence. Allen making some moves, but it looks like he's going to be sacked, and that's going to be turnover on downs for the Ramblers.
4th down stop.
But now, we get to have some defensive play now. It still seems like they're having some of their starters stay out there.
For defense, yeah. I see
Lakai Campbell.
Yeah.
Ben Rodenbaugh. No.
Joshua
Rodenbaugh. My bad. I see a 34 and I immediately think of Ben.
Looks like Caden Cooper's out there along with Brendan Westorp. Got Jack Gildy. Allen. Got Max. Along with Kendon. Jace. Zeke. And looks like a timeout by the Ramblers. Maybe just some substitution changes, getting everyone in there.
Yeah, just trying to get as many people as they can in there. I think we're going to take a little break, and we'll see you after it.
It's going to be Wildcat ball after that break. Does look like number 9, Rosenberger's in. Hands it off, up the gut.
think
Going to be taken down for a stop.
I think that's by number 75, 50, and 35.
Yeah, that was Jace,
No gain keeps it
along with
second and down,
Kendon,
quarterback
and
keep.
along with Jacob Bruneck. Some freshmen on that play right there.
Yeah, a lot of freshmen on that tackle. I mean, this team, it's much like our team last year where there's like not that many sophomores, but a lot of freshmen.
And I think they got a lot of freshmen out there. I see Cameron Hadrich out there as well in that corner now. They're going to try and go up the gut once again. Looks like another stop on that one. Max Illian was in there pretty fast, along with some others. But it looks like some more subs are going out.
This team is about to be a Rocket football team in 2 seconds with the amount of freshmen they got.
Looks like Grayson Campbell is going in along with Andrew Moomey.
Another stop makes it 3rd and 15.
So 4 minutes to go, and I think Lakeview just kind of wants to get something out of this drive. But
they just want to get something out of this drive real quick.
I just feel like ever since that first drive, they just struggled.
They've been struggling, I feel like, all night.
Which is tough to see. I mean, I'm pretty sure this one's over by now, but it's tough to see because they looked to be pretty good at the beginning of the game, but I think they just kind of fell apart mentally, and I think that just started causing problems for them. 3:40 to go in the quarter until the end of the game. Just a reminder to subscribe to Rambler Review, to watch some sport content and any content really of any sort. And
oh yeah, we broadcast all year.
Yep, and just remember that tomorrow night we have the varsity game right here back at Lakeview.
Yes, on Rambler Review and on the radio, 107.9
for the Wildcats.
CDY.
Yes, indeed. Looks like they're going to punt it.
Yep.
Ooh,
high punt on that one.
D1.
Brendan Westorp did try to maybe pick it up, but they're going to say he did not touch it, and it's going to be the Ramblers' ball.
Jesse Peterson with the extremely impressive punt out of his own end zone. Gets it all the way out to the 42-yard line. They'd be after that in the NFL. Well done, Jesse.
It's going to be the Ramblers' ball now. I think they got a whole new group of guys in here, so freshmen and the sophomores, backups. And we're going to see how it goes. Allen at quarterback, and we got Ira at running back. Out at wide receivers, we got Elijah Muhlenberg, and I can't tell who the other guy is right now. But Ira takes it right up. That's 3 yards on that play.
Yeah, like you said, they got a couple of new freshmen in here and stuff like that.
Omari Lane.
But now that was just a good run and gain.
Going to make it about 2nd and 7.
You know, that this wind's kind of like pretty cool, and it's a little bit loud.
It's loud?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think it's that loud. But we're gonna go back to football. Allen takes a snap, fakes it. He runs, makes a juke, makes another juke. He's running. Oh my goodness!
Oh my goodness!
He might go all the way. Throws a stiff arm. Oh, gets taken down at the 20.
Oh my gosh!
He just made a play for nothing into something. Though.
Hey, do you know who that run reminds me of?
Michael Vick.
Johnny Football.
Johnny Manziel.
The guy. You didn't know he scored 85 touchdowns his senior season in high school? 85 touchdowns.
Taylor with the
in Texas. Do you understand how? But no, enough about him. But that run, he was like. That also reminds me of this one quarterback that was at Pine River for a little bit. I forgot his name. You probably know his name.
No, I don't know his name.
But like
he was pretty
he
good.
did a play like that where he ran literally one side and then cut back and ran it up for like a touchdown.
Yeah.
In the playoffs.
And he had extreme speed.
But no, that's gonna be like a highlight for like ever. You're gonna have that's crazy.
Allen takes the snap, hands it off back to Ira. Looks like a missed block on that one as he just gets taken down pretty quickly, but somehow still got a yard, so pretty nice job.
Yeah, could, I mean, the lineman again.
For a nice stop, only gain of about 1 or 2, going to make it 2nd and 9.
So, yeah, just a good run. 1 minute and 48 seconds left to go in this. Do you think McBain might score again?
I think that's their goal, trying to get one more score before this one ends. And we sure will see if that happens. But right now, they're just going to try and get down the field.
They're just trying to get down the field.
Allen takes a snap, hands it off. Ira gets another solid run, but just kind of struggling. Minute 20 to go in the game.
James Alt with a nice tackle right at the line of scrimmage. Keeps it 3rd and 8 for McBain.
So minute left now.
A minute left to play in the game. It is 30
Ramblers ball. We'll see how this one closes out. Will the Ramblers get another touchdown, or will they just end it right here with the knee? I think Coach Rodenbach just being aggressive and just going. Little communication issues right here. And it looks like delay a game on this one. 40 more seconds to go. And Grayson, I'm pretty sure this one's over, right?
Yeah, I mean, hey, you know what I believe in?
What?
You don't remember? The 1,000th percentile? Where a team has a chance, there's 1 of 1,000 that they can make a comeback with this much time left. It is possible.
I don't think it's possible.
Hey, this is JV. Anything can happen. Oh, well, it's not a minute left, so never mind.
30 seconds remain.
They might just run the ball out. If they get a touchdown,
Allen
it's just...
hands it off.
Oh.
Taken down for a loss. 20 seconds remain. I think that's going to do it maybe.
James Alt with another nice tackle for the Wildcats.
I think that'll just run out the clock, or maybe they're going to do one more play.
No, I think they're just going to let the clock run
No
out.
gain on the play.
Yep, I think they're just running it out right here. And I think that's going to be it. Your final score for tonight, McBain 38, Lakeview 6. Remember to tune back in tomorrow night, and we'll see you then. Thank you to my partners tonight, Grayson Guernsey, Javen Brainerd, and Calix. I'm Thomas Maloney, and this is Rambler Review, signing off.
Final result, McBain